Well, Gaffer, I think we'll start by sending our thoughts with the supporter here at Rotherham who needed urgent medical attention in that first half. I think from everyone at the football club, our priorities with him first of all. In terms of the contest itself, what did you make of what felt like quite an attritional afternoon of football?
Yeah, it was. And I think Rotherham, under Steve, are going to play a certain way. I thought they were very, very direct. Trying to win a lot of second balls, put it wide, cross it in your box. It was quite a simple game plan, but nevertheless quite difficult to get any rhythm and routine into the game. If you look at the likes of Coventry, but you can intercept things and play, you can find space, you can find, the game's quite a nice game in some ways, and I think it suited us on the day. And then you come here and it's a completely different game of football, and it made it difficult. And of course, because of the moment early on in the game, because I think every time the game looked like it might have a little bit of momentum, they seemed to. A player would go down injured. I mean, they were players that came off the pitch, so there were clearly injuries, but it just felt like someone would go down for free. There was 10 minutes of stoppage time first half, so I think that showed how difficult the first half was to get going. We had a really good chance. I think Keshi made a chance for himself, good save from the keeper, and a really good moment where Keshi crosses it. Tyler really should do better. I'm sure he'd be disappointed, would he just needs to get it on target. So there's some moments there, but not enough. And then second half, I thought actually we came out, we looked a little more composed. I think we had more control of the game. We showed a little bit more quality, but again, just got into good positions and you're waiting for something to happen. It just kind of fizzled out. I mean, there was a couple of moments where we have a good chance and it comes off a shot and it comes off our own player and goes out of play for a goal kick. So there's some moments. I thought the big moments, of course, were at the end of the game. And you look at moments like that and decisions change outcomes of seasons, moments change games and scorelines, and if you look at the two, obviously Jay, it's a fantastic strike. I can understand why the officials have given it, because the player, I'm not sure who it is in and around the keeper. I think the challenge is, does he impact it? And there's no way he's going to ever save that shot. There's lots and lots of bodies in and around him, so I don't believe there's any way he's going to save it anyway. The ball's past him before he's even moved. But you can say maybe it has that affected his chance to see it, possibly. So who knows? And then Koji, probably an even better opportunity where Koji actually gets a great chance at the end. Maybe he looked like he'd actually let it bounce and let it come through to him, so it felt like he had more time than perhaps it looked. Just got to find a corner and I think doesn't quite get the power on his shot and go straight into the keeper's hands. So yeah, difficult afternoon, difficult game, but I think Rotherham are a different type of proposition at the moment. I certainly don't think it was a game that you just come and expect them to roll over. We knew it'd be tough and we're going to do a little bit more to win it.
How do you overcome games like that where you're up against a physical direct side? The surface might not be as nice as you like. It can be difficult that you get drawn into their way of playing. How do you overcome that challenge?
Well, you've got to always deal with what the opposition do, particularly if you're away from home. But you just got to show composure, got to show quality. There were times when we had the chance to play round it, a little bit of skill to get out of it and break that physical sort of way that they want to put you under pressure. And you saw that second half, as soon as we moved a little bit more, as soon as we got into better positions, suddenly you open up and then it's down to whether you've got the quality to finish it off. And we didn't do it often enough first half. A little more second half, a little more composure. Just couldn't find the final goal.
Yeah, talking about the break, Ollie Burke comes off, Koji Miyoshian. Is that a tactical one or is it enforced?
A little bit of both. Berkey felt his hamstring. I think it's something I probably would have done quite early into the second half anyway, just for different reasons. I think I just felt as though, if they played a 5, they'd been vulnerable down that side to pace. I thought it'd be a really physical game. I thought you saw that when the subs come on. I think the challenge at the moment is we're caught in between a little bit. I think we've got players who can do one side of a game really, really well, and then we've got other players who can do the other side of the game really well, and perhaps sometimes you need that little bit in between so you can play the same team every game. But that's the situation. We've got some very good footballers. We just perhaps didn't show it quite enough in the game today, and that was a disappointment. Our travelling support was fantastic. Tough afternoon, tough to get any momentum into the game, but we've got to show a little bit more quality if we want to win games of football.
And it rolls on to Huddersfield. Outsiders will, I'm sure, build that one up to be a huge game at the wrong end of the table. But from your perspective, is it preparation all week as normal and go there to get a result?
Yeah, lads will be in tomorrow morning. We'll be ready to go again. I think it's about making sure we tick every box and preparing every way that we need to. The game's, of course, just becoming more and more important. So we'll try and get it right. Like I said, in some ways, if this was middle of the season, 2 clean sheets in a row, you'd probably be quite pleased. But of course, the situation we're in with only 2 games left, every game feels like it was a must-win, and we had opportunities, couldn't quite take it.
Thank you, Gaffer.
Thank you very much.